Coffee pods, should you drink them or are they as bad as their questionable taste?
Oh no.
Let's brew up some knowledge and find out. Did you know that the invention of coffee pods was a bit like a eureka moment?
Eureka!
But with less wild hair and a lot more caffeine involved. Yes, that's right, coffee pods as we know them today have a captivating origin story. They were first conceptualized and brought to life by Eric Favre, a Nestlé employee in the early 1970s.
Du verre pour une société suisse et ensuite je suis allé chez Nestlé où j'ai trouvé la solution pour les systèmes à capsules.
Eric, an engineer and inventor, recognized the need for a more convenient way to brew coffee. In 1972, he embarked on a mission to create a single-serve coffee system that would revolutionize how people enjoy their daily cup of joe. Eric's vision was to combine the freshness of ground coffee with the ease of brewing a single cup. After years of experimentation and innovation, he successfully developed the concept of the coffee pod. This invention marked a pivotal moment in the world of coffee, as it brought convenience and consistency to the coffee drinking experience. Fast forward today, and coffee pods have become an integral part of many households and offices worldwide, offering a wide array of flavors and intensities for coffee enthusiasts. Eric's work laid the foundation for the single-serve coffee pod industry that we are familiar with today, with various companies producing their versions of coffee pods, including Keurig and Nespresso. But interestingly, the inventor of Keurig, John Sylvan, regrets creating their version.
An interview in The Atlantic, he says the pods are expensive to use, and he feels bad he ever invented them because of their environmental impact.
Let's find out why and delve deeper into the benefits, drawbacks, and health considerations surrounding coffee pods. So grab your favorite brew and let's get started. What are the benefits of coffee pods? Well, they are convenient and easy to use, making them a popular choice for the on-the-go office workers, travelers, and anyone looking to simplify their morning routine. But it's not just about convenience. They share many of the health benefits associated with traditionally brewed coffee, including antioxidants that can help fight off diseases. But there's always another side to the story. What are the drawbacks? Well, coffee pods contain roughly 5 times more toxic chemicals than espresso or instant coffee, which can harm the human body. Yikes, right? The environmental concern is brewing too. The plastic and aluminium used in coffee pods don't break down quickly in landfills, making them not so environmentally friendly.
It's estimated that if all K-cups ever sold were placed end to end, they'd circle the globe more than 10 times. About 10 billion pods were sold in 2014 alone.
Now that's a scary stat to hear, but not only are they not good for the environment, they could also be harmful to your health. The plastic in coffee pods may leach harmful chemicals into your brew, which could potentially harm your health. Some studies suggest that coffee brewed from plastic pods may contain estrogenic chemicals that can disrupt the body's hormonal balance. Now let's delve in deeper and uncover the truth about potential health risks. A 2020 study found that coffee brewed from plastic pods may contain estrogenic chemicals that I mentioned before that can potentially disrupt the body's hormone regulation. However, the lead researcher of the study suggests that it would likely take more than 1 coffee pod a day to have a significant impact on hormone disruption. So what about these plastic chemicals? Well, coffee pods are typically made of plastic, which can potentially leach harmful chemicals into the coffee when exposed to high temperatures and pressure during the brewing process. These plastic chemicals can pose health risks such as endocrine disruption, weight gain, and hormonal imbalances. Coffee pods also contain a toxic chemical called furan, which can be harmful to the liver when consumed in high amounts. However, the amount of furan in each coffee pod is generally considered to be within the safety limits for consumption. Another potential health risk is that coffee pod machines can be a breeding ground for mold, mildew, algae, and biofilms, which can potentially contaminate the coffee and cause health issues. But this problem is not limited to coffee pods and can occur with other types of coffee makers as well. So how can you reduce the health risks associated with coffee pods? Here are some tips. Firstly, choose high quality coffee pods. Some companies like Nespresso go to great lengths to ensure the quality of their coffee pods, sourcing the highest quality beans, and taking steps to ensure their safety. Opting for high quality pods may reduce the risk of exposure to harmful chemicals. Secondly, use pods made from compostable materials or paper. Coffee pods are typically made of a combination of plastics and aluminium, which can leach harmful chemicals into the coffee. Using pods made from compostable materials or paper may reduce the risk of exposure to these chemicals. Another way of making your morning coffee a little bit healthier is avoiding adding sugars or sweeteners. While coffee pods themselves may pose health risk, adding sugars or sweeteners to your drink can increase the calorie content and make it unhealthier. Opt for unsweetened options. Another tip is to consider reusable stainless steel pods. Reusable stainless steel pods are available as an alternative to single-use plastic pods. These can be filled with your own coffee grounds and used multiple times, reducing waste and potential exposure to harmful chemicals. Another tip is to clean your coffee maker regularly. As mentioned before, coffee pod machines can be a prime growing environment for mold, mildew, and algae and biofilms. So cleaning your coffee maker regularly can help reduce the risk of exposure to these contaminants. And finally, limit your consumption. While the occasional cup of coffee from a pod may not pose significant health risks, it's a good idea to limit your consumption, especially if you're concerned about the potential health effects of coffee pods. Now let's look at healthier alternatives to coffee pods. Firstly, you can brew your own coffee. Brewing your own coffee gives you more control over the quality and ingredients of your beverage. You can choose high quality organic coffee beans and customize your brew to your liking. Another option is to use an Italian coffee maker or a mocha pot. These are sustainable alternatives to coffee pods that are equally convenient. They are inexpensive, reusable, and don't compromise on the taste of your coffee. Now let's find out what are the benefits of brewing your own coffee instead of using pods. One benefit of brewing your own coffee is the flavor and quality. Freshly brewed coffee from whole beans generally has a better flavor and aroma compared to coffee pods. Coffee pods are a compromise in terms of flavor and available options. Another benefit is customization. When brewing your own coffee, you have more control over the grind size, water temperature, and brewing time, allowing you to customize your coffee to your preference. Brewing your own coffee at home can save you money in the long run. The average cup of coffee costs around $2.99 from your favorite coffee shop, while a 12-ounce bag of medium roast coffee can yield approximately 19 to 20 cups, costing only 65 cents per cup. And then there's the environmental impact. Coffee pods are made of a combination of plastics and aluminium and can take a long time to break down in landfills, making them less environmentally friendly. Opting for alternative brewing methods such as Italian coffee makers or stainless steel pods can be more sustainable. Also, brewing your own coffee allows you to try different coffee beans and flavors, which may not be available in pod form. And then there's the health benefit. Coffee pods contain more toxic chemicals than espresso or instant coffee, which can be harmful to the human body. Brewing your own coffee from fresh beans can help you avoid these potentially harmful substances. So, should you drink coffee pods? While coffee pods promise a quick caffeine hit and a flavor for every mood, they also bring some baggage in the form of health and environmental concerns. Deciding whether to go pod or not to pod is like choosing between a caffeine superhero and a slightly eco-villain. It's all about finding your beautiful balance. Sorry, I couldn't resist. If you're seriously concerned about your coffee's carbon footprint, or you think that plastic leaching into your morning cuppa is the stuff of coffee nightmares, maybe it's time to flirt with alternative brewing methods. Who knows, you might discover your coffee soulmate in a French press or fall head over heels for a trusty old drip coffee maker. Coffee pods will understand, they're not the jealous type. If you found this video helpful, then hit that like button, literally, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more videos just like this. Catch you on the next one.